Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, Lauren here with another great business to discuss on this episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. Today's guest is Chen, and he's selling his Amazon FBA business on the Empire Flippers marketplace. Welcome to the show, Chen. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you very much, Lauren.
Wonderful. Well, it's great to have you on the show, and I can't wait to learn more about your business. But before we dive in, I'm going to go over a brief summary of the business. This is an Amazon FBA business created in August 2020 in the home niche. The average monthly revenue for the business is $40,574, and it makes an average of $8,569 per month in net profit. For everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 58352 to learn more about the business. Or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this business. The assets included in the sale are an Amazon Central Seller account with 3 SKUs, a domain and all site content and files, supplier contracts and relationships, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest social media accounts, trademarks, and a ManyChat list with 1,136 subscribers. It's important to note that inventory is not normally included in the list price, but further details can be provided to active buyers. So now that we know more about the business, let's hear from the seller. Chen, can you tell us a little bit about your background in building and running online businesses?
So basically, I had a few businesses before this, my current Amazon business. I have a background in design, so I did it all by myself. I did the website with Shopify, I did the print on demand, and now I have the Amazon business. So basically, I have a few years of experience in e-commerce.
Okay, wonderful. And what made you choose an Amazon FBA business?
So basically, I'm based in Israel and I wanted to sell in the US. And the FBA model was just perfect for me to put everything in the Amazon warehouse and start selling from there. And then Amazon will take care of everything that related to the customers.
Yeah, absolutely. And what made you choose to sell these particular products?
Well, at the beginning, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So I started searching on Amazon. I knew I wanted to do something in home decor. So I started searching in Amazon for some ideas. And then I stumbled upon my product, which after researching, I saw that it has a really high potential. It has basically huge market with lots of demand. And at the time, there was hardly any competition. So yes, I started this business and the rest is history.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always great to be able to get your foot in the door nice and early. So it sounds like you've had a lot of success with the business. What's the reason that you're selling it now?
So basically, I have other businesses. This is not my only business that I'm doing right now. So I can't go so many directions. With this business, I have 2 other businesses. And basically, I need to put my mind in just one business. So I'm selling this one.
Yeah, certainly. I'm sure you've learned a lot of lessons while you've built up this business. Are there any success stories that you would apply to any future sites or businesses that you may work on?
Well, the first thing I can tell the listeners basically is to have a good product. That's why with this product and every other business that I'm doing, I have due diligence with the actual factory, get some samples, see the quality. And if you don't have a good product, you can't have a sustainable business. And that's why my product is so successful.
Absolutely. That's fantastic advice. On the flip side of the coin, is there anything you did that didn't quite go according to plan or that you would do differently a second time around?
Basically, this year, a lot of stuff didn't go according to plan. With COVID, no one could have predicted that. But basically, in order to get over all the COVID and traffic jams on the port and everything, so I have a 3PL warehouse, which I'm bringing everything. Back in the day, I just brought everything directly to Amazon, and now I'm bringing everything to my 3PL warehouse. So I'll never be out of stock, and I'm dripping it down to Amazon whenever I need.
Yeah, and that's a great workaround. Definitely a great way to solve that problem. Chen, if you had to keep the business, what are some of the ways that you would try and grow it further?
So basically, the first thing I would do right now in this business, I have over 2,000 five-star review. So basically, with this listing, the first thing I would do is just add more variation. Basically, I can add size and color to the actual listing. And because there's a lot of reviews on this listing, it's really easy just to scale the business. That's the easiest part. You just need funds to bring all the sizes and colors. But this is with no doubt what I would have done. Then I can say just stay in stock throughout the year, and you can definitely more than double and even triple the amount that you want to earn. With my particular product, you can sell basically any channel on eBay, Walmart, your own website, on Etsy, and even outside the USA. Currently, my stuff is being sold by Amazon in other Amazon markets.
Yeah, those are all fantastic points. There's definitely a lot of potential there that could be tapped into. You mentioned that you have over 2,000 five-star reviews. Do you do anything in terms of marketing to help draw that traffic to your products?
The main marketing I'm doing right now, it's within the Amazon ecosystem. It's PPC. Just with the brand registry and with the PPC, that's the main market. But you can definitely grow the market doing social media that I'm currently not doing because with my other business, I don't have the time. But you can definitely do that and really grow the business.
Yeah, certainly. So, can you walk me through your supply chain? Where are your suppliers based, and how does inventory get from the supplier's factory to the Amazon warehouses?
Yeah. So basically, the best thing about this product that it's a simple product. You don't have any batteries, chemicals, or whatever. It's really simple product, and it's one factory, so you don't need to juggle between several factories. I have a really good relationship with my factory. They are based in China. Then I have a great freight forward. And so basically, the freight forward takes the inventory from China directly to my 3PL warehouse in the States. And from there, I just drip it down to Amazon.
Great. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty streamlined process.
Right. As of now, it's a well oiled machine. It took some time, but now it's really easy to do.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like it. I think that's going to be a big selling point for buyers as well. Chen, talk to me about your role in the business. What does your typical work week look like? How many hours per week do you work on the business? And what sort of tasks take up your time?
Okay, so basically, as of now, it's not so many hours. Back when I just started, I pretty much built everything from the ground up and I did everything. If it's the listing, the PPC, the pictures, the video, everything. But right now, everything is pretty much built up. So you don't really need to do anything. You need to know how to do the PPC and keep everything in check. And you need to go over the inventory to see that everything is correct. So basically, you have two main things that you need to do. It's the inventory and the PPC. That's the biggest thing that you need to do.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like you've managed to streamline that process as well. As you say, you've certainly cut down on the amount of hours you work there.
Yeah.
So, for someone who's not familiar with the ins and outs of your business, what skills or requirements would you say they would need in order to run this business successfully?
So basically, you need to know how the Amazon ecosystem works. You need to know, I don't know which part of the world the buyer is going to come, but you need to know English, of course. But first of all, I'm going to be there. So I wanted to make this business a huge success. Doesn't even matter if I'm not going to own the business. So everyone is going to buy it. I'm going to help him whatever he needs. I'm there. I'm not going to go anywhere. So he can basically get the business up and running and make a lot more money.
That's great. Yeah. And I think buyers are going to be very grateful for that support. What would you identify as the biggest risks with this business that a buyer should be aware of?
As I told you, I think the biggest risk in this business is maybe not knowing how Amazon works, or maybe don't do a yearly plan or everything. So basically, for me, the biggest risk in this business was at the beginning, I didn't know exactly how everything works, and I needed to know. I pretty much learned everything by myself. That's why that anybody who buys this, even if he doesn't have such an Amazon experience, I can definitely help him and guide him through it.
Yeah, certainly. During the sale of the business, would you be open to negotiating something like an earnout?
I just don't have the time, and I'm selling this business because I need to put these funds in my other business, so I won't be able to do any earnout.
Okay, sure. And would you be willing to commit to a non-compete agreement?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, wonderful. So, Chen, why do you think the Amazon FBA business model is great for those who are interested in starting out in the online business world?
First of all, Amazon is one of the biggest markets in the world. If you're just starting out and you don't know how to bring traffic from Facebook or outside sources, Amazon is really the best way to go. You don't need to bring any traffic because all of the traffic is already there. You don't need basically to ship it to the customer and to store everything. Everything basically, once it's in the Amazon warehouse, they do everything for you. That's why FBA is such a great program.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a fantastic point. And that leads us into the last question of the interview, which is, if you had to put yourself into the shoes of a buyer, why do you think your business is a business worth buying?
That's a great question. So basically, right now, I have a really optimized listing with over 2,000 five-star review, and I have a really big footprint in my market. So basically, anyone who wanted to start right now and sell in my market, he can compete with me or any other sellers out there. So he will have a really big footprint in this market, and it's really easy to grow and scale the business. You basically just need to add more variation, and the market is very, very big. There's lots of room to scale, and not only in the US market, you can go outside of the US as well. My product, it's a simple product. It doesn't need really to worry about anything breaking or somebody's, I don't know, something happened to somebody because of the product. It's really simple. I have great branding. I have one factory, which it doesn't need to handle a couple of factories, great relationship with the factory. And at the end of the day, it's really important for me that the customer will enjoy the business and I will advise him as long as he needs and to take us to the next level.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Those are all very compelling reasons why I think buyers are going to be very interested in this business. It certainly sounds like it has a lot of potential. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our listeners that I might have missed?
I'm sure we cover everything. When they want to buy, they can talk to me and they can ask as many questions as they like. That's not a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks so much for your time, Chen. It's been really wonderful talking to you and learning more about your business.
Not a problem. Thank you very much.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 58352. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.